This is Kaylee Schuyler with teenhighschoolfootball.com, and I'm going to be bringing you video coverage throughout the whole football season, and we wouldn't be able to do any of this without our great sponsor, Cumberland University.
I think Cumberland University, what is great is that we care, we want to have an impactful life for our students, not only to have a job or a career, but we want them to impact their life with community service, and I think we're one of the best choices in the mid-state. To be a part of Wilson County is exciting because we're probably the fastest growing area in the state, and we want to own our backyard. It's very important. We want every student, especially our student athletes, to be a part of something that's special, to be a Phoenix, to get a degree, but also to live in Wilson County and be an alumnus and give back to Cumberland University and their community.
This is Kaylee Schuyler with teenhighschoolfootball.com, and for the quarterfinals of the playoffs, I am previewing Oakland versus Mount Juliet. Last week, Mount Juliet upset Blackman 35-14, and Oakland defeated Hendersonville 28-0. Now, both of these teams have said that they're trying to focus on staying in the moment, and that may be who wins is whoever executes that plan the best. I'm here with Mount Juliet head coach Trey Perry. Coach, I read an article that said that Blackman was kind of blindsided by y'all's performance last week. Were you surprised by your performance at all?
No, and you know, it's one of those things where we've prepared that way all year long and prepared for games like that, and that didn't take anything away from Blackman. I think Blackman's a really good football team, a good program, obviously from Rutherford County in a great region. But we were ready to play Friday night. We did a lot of studying and diagnosing what they did, and I thought our guys did a great job executing the game plan, and the result was maybe surprised by the outcome as far as the margin of victory, but the fact that we won, we were not surprised.
And how are you going to try to keep that momentum going this week?
Well, I think one thing that you do is every week's a different challenge. And, you know, Oakland is a tremendous football program led by a tremendous head coach and Kevin Creasy, a good friend of mine. I think their staff does a great job. So one thing that we've talked about this week is, you know, we kind of talked about this last week to some degree too, but playing in the moment. You know, you play the play that you're playing. It could be very positive. It could be not so positive. But you got to kind of erase it and go to the next play. And you know, you try to put that together, and that's a drive, and then a series. And then from there, you know, a quarter. And don't get too big about caught up in what's going on in the whole game, but play it in the moment. And I think regardless of who you're playing, but especially against a great opponent like Oakland, if we do that, you know, it'll give us an opportunity.
And how do you suggest to them to stay in the moment? Because that's something that's kind of easier said than done.
It's not easy for teenagers. It's not even easy for me. I think the biggest thing is Oakland presents a challenge schematically anyway, and you know, it would seem like it wouldn't be so much that way for them or us because we run similar offenses, but there's little nuances in every offensive scheme that makes things different. So for our defense, it's just making sure that they get lined up, and there's so much that goes into that. You almost have to forget about the last play. And then offensively, it's trying to, you know, offense is pretty simple when it comes down to can you get +1 or plus half a man on somebody else. And so we've got to get lined up right formationally. And, again, that requires a lot of thought. So hopefully they're thinking about the next play, not the one that just happened.
All right, thank you, and good luck Friday.
Thank you.
I'm here with Oakland head coach Kevin Creasy. Coach, this is y'all's 6th consecutive year to make it to the quarterfinals, and last year y'all lost in the semifinals. What do you think is going to be key to making it all the way to the state championship for your team?
I think you got to take it one game at a time. I know it sounds kind of like a cliche, but we're playing a really good opponent this week, and they're undefeated for a reason. So we got to worry about ourselves. We're worried about getting ourselves better at football, getting some people healthy at the right time. That's the key. And then, of course, eliminating some mistakes. You know, usually the team that makes the fewest mistakes usually goes on to the next round.
And it's pretty clear from Mount Juliet's performance last week that they're motivated and ready to play. How are you going to slow them down?
Yeah, it's tough to beat a motivated team, especially at home, so we've got to work that out for us.
All right, thank you, and good luck Friday. Now I'm here with Takoy Randolph. Takoy, you all seem pretty pumped at practice tonight. What is y'all's mindset coming to this game?
Basically, the mindset is to just come in, play hard football, play our rules, do our plays right, and just be disciplined and win the game.
And what has Coach Creasy been telling y'all this week coming to this game against Mount Juliet?
He's been telling us don't come in and, like, doubting them. Like, don't treat them like an underdog. Know that they're a physical opponent and just be ready to play a hard-nosed game.
All right, thank you and good luck Friday.
Appreciate it.
For TeenHighSchoolFootball.com, I'm Kaylee Schuyler. This is Kaylee Schuyler with TeenHighSchoolFootball.com, and I'm going to be bringing you video coverage throughout the whole football season, and we wouldn't be able to do any of this without our great sponsor, Cumberland University.
I think Cumberland University, what is great is that we care, we want to have an impactful life for our students, not only to have a job or a career, but we want them to impact their life with community service, and I think we're one of the best choices in the mid-state. To be a part of Wilson County is exciting because we're probably the fastest growing area in the state, and we want to own our backyard. It's very important. We want every student, especially our student athletes, to be a part of something that's special, to be a Phoenix, to get a degree, but also to live in Wilson County and be an alumnus and give back to Cumberland University and their community.